Okay, we're going to practice writing some equations of lines. Right here we have the slope-intercept form. We love when our equations are in this format when we go to graph, because right here the m is showing your slope and the b term is our y-intercept. So it has everything we need and we can just get it graphed right away. Now today we're working on writing the equations, so let's say that we want our line to have a slope of 2, and we want to pass through the point -1, 1. Now as you can see, we don't have our y-intercept just yet. We're going to have to solve for it. So, let me scoot this up. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and start plugging stuff in where we need it. Our point, we can use this as our x and the 1 as the y. So we'll plug that in and we're going to try and figure out what our y-intercept is. So this 1 will go in for the y right here. We'll have 1 equals 2 times whatever x is, which is -1. And we put plus b right here. Okay, so to solve for b, we got to multiply right here. This will be -2. Okay, and to get b by itself, we just need to add the 2 over. So we get b equals 3. That's going to be our y-intercept. Now to write the equation, you already know that m has to be 2. So when you write this equation, you're going to say y equals 2x, and then you just plug in what you got for b, plus 3. And this would be the equation of that line. Now this is not the only way to do this. I'm going to show you another formula that we could get that same line equation that you might think is a little easier. Okay, so this one is called the point-slope formula, and you have to have a point and you have to have your slope to be able to do this. So before we had m equals 2, and we wanted to go through the point -1, 1. Okay, this is going to be our x1, y1 right here. So we'll be plugging that in for the x1 and y1. And our slope right here, what m is, we need to plug that in for the m. So this will be y minus, y1 is 1, so we'll put that right there, equals whatever your slope is, 2, times x minus x1, -1. Now if you want to go ahead and fix this minus right now, let's do that. That will become a plus, a positive. And what we're going to have to do is distribute this 2 in to our parentheses. So this is going to be 2x plus 2. And all that we have left to do is get y by itself. So we need to add the 1 over. So when you do that, you end up with y equals 2x plus 3. Both equations give you the same equation. Okay, here's a different problem. It says find the equation of the line for the following 2 points. So they're giving us 2 ordered pairs. We don't have our slope. We're going to have to figure out what the slope is for this line first. So this is my ordered pair that they gave me first. So I'm going to go ahead and call it x1 and y1 right here. And then my 3 and -2, that's the second point they gave me. So I'm going to call that one x2 and y2. And we're going to use our slope formula. So remember, we did this the other day. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so this is going to be negative 2 minus 4 for our top. On bottom, we're going to have to subtract the x's. We'll have 3 minus 0. Now you can do the math just straight across and straight across, or if you're putting it in your calculator, make sure you put those parentheses around the top and the bottom, okay? So that's going to give us a negative 6 on the top and a 3 on the bottom, and I can tell this will simplify and be negative 2. So that's our m. m is negative 2. Now to get the rest of our equation, it's your choice. You can use that slope-intercept form and solve for b, or you can go ahead and use the point-slope form. But you're going to have to use one of your 2 points. I'm going to go ahead and use this first ordered pair and use my point-slope formula. Okay, so I scooted that up. My point-slope formula from earlier, that's that y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And we're just going to plug these values in. So we got y minus 4 equals negative 2 times x minus 0. So I will have to distribute right here. That's going to be negative 2x, and that will end up being plus 0. And then on this side, all I have to do is get y by itself. So I'm going to add the 4 over, and I get y equals negative 2x plus 4. All right, that's all for today. Thank you for listening.